Over the top.
Hi there, political junkies. Those of you who know who you are. Those of you who are following every little detail of the Republican presidential nomination battle. Let's talk about poor Newt Gingrich. It appears the media is really out to get him. I don't mean those bastions of liberalism like the New York Times or the Huffington Post. I'm talking about conservative media. The editors of the National Review, the editor-in-chief of the American Spectator, Ann Coulter on Fox News, former Reagan staffers. These folks aren't Rockefeller Republicans or Rhinos Republicans in name only. They're solidly conservative. And they all wrote pieces this week explaining why they thought Newt Gingrich should not be the Republican presidential nominee. Seems like they all have problems with Newt's record. His past attacks on conservatives like Ronald Reagan. His work on behalf of Fannie Mae and big drug companies. His ethics violations while in Congress. Newt and his most loyal followers dismiss these complaints. They point out that he repeatedly says bad things about President Obama, and he would do so in debates with the president. Therefore, they say Newt should be president. But few people, critics or confidants, have addressed the moon issue. Most of us have been known to howl at the moon on occasion, but Newt Gingrich is the only candidate who's introduced legislation to make a moon colony a state. He did so when he was a congressman from Georgia, and he modeled his legislation after the Northwest Territories Ordinance from America in the late 1700s. Once a moon colony is established and its population has reached 13,000, it could become a state under Newt's bill. Never mind little things like the International Space Treaty, which the United States signed a long time ago. The moon is ours, according to Newt, and we don't want the Ruskies or the Chinese claiming it. Well, all of the conventional criticism of Newt from conservatives and opponents like Mitt Romney is having an effect. Polls last week from Florida, where the next primary will be held next Tuesday, showed Newt Gingrich with a big lead over Romney immediately after his victory in South Carolina. But a poll released today showed Romney ahead by 8 points. I don't know who will win in Florida next week, much less who will be the Republican nominee. But here's a thought. If Newt isn't nominated, maybe we should leave another spot open for him. How about governor of the future state of Lunarville? Now that would be over the top and out of this world.